What's up, everybody? It's Eastmont here, and this is going to be a review video of the Don't Trip Trippins. So these are TKP Precision style trucks, and I have the 162mm versions in front of me. There is also a 140mm version, and both have adjustable widths, which I'm going to get into later in the video. So first off, these trucks are designed around downhill, freeride, and long distance push. I've also used these for dancing, and I'm just kind of going to give you my personal experience with dancing and pushing, because I don't have really done a lot of downhill, and I really don't freeride. So I'm just going to give you my opinion on the trucks and with pushing and dancing. So I'm going to start with push first. So in terms of pushing, these are really light trucks, and that really helps with distance push as well as sprint races, because the lighter the board, with the trucks and the wheels and the board together, it makes it easier to accelerate as well as to maintain that speed when you're in a sprint race. And for long distance pushing, in terms of like a longer style race or just a long distance trip that you may be taking, it's easier to have a lighter setup, and light trucks attribute to that. So again, it makes it a lot easier to keep the board going, as well as using less energy on the trip, as well as making it a little bit more easier and as well as enjoyable. So overall, for distance push, I'd highly recommend these trucks if you're looking for a truck to use for distance pushing. Also, they have they have a really nice center point, and that also helps with pushing, because again, you're going to be going straight a lot of most of the time, whether it be on a long distance trip or in sprint races. You kind of want to have a good center point when you're sprinting and going at a faster speed. So for dancing, they turn a lot for dancing, and they're really responsive for a TKP style truck, and I really like that. They're really controllable, and it's consistent. It doesn't feel sloppy when I'm turning, and they really dive into the turns, which I personally like. Some people kind of don't like diviness for dancing, but personally for me, it felt really, really good. And it just felt smooth, while I was doing Peter Pans and cross steps and 180 steps and things of that nature. So for dancing, I feel they're up to par, and they can hold their own in that discipline as well. So for downhill, not a downhiller. I do a little bit of it, but not a lot where I consider myself a downhiller. So for downhill, the fastest I've gone on these trucks is 35, and they felt really, really good. They felt really, really stable. And I really like that, because when you're going fast, you want to have confidence in your setup. You don't want to feel shaky about it, because then you're probably gonna fall and get hurt. So I like the fact that they're really, really stable, and they give you confidence while you're going down the hill. That's what precision trucks or just good equipment should do. Give you confidence when you're taking on those big hills and those difficult tricks and things like that. So again, I like them a lot for, the stability, the consistency, the lack of slop, and just the overall feel of the trucks. So again, these trucks are pretty light. Holding it in my hand, that's one of the first things that I noticed when I put these trucks on my board, is how light they made the board, and that's again a big plus for all disciplines, because again, it makes it easier. And some people might say, "Oh, it's a light truck, so wouldn't that hurt the build quality?" No, this is CNC aircraft grade aluminum. Some really good stuff. It's really, really sturdy stuff, and this is not going to break on me or bend on me anytime soon. So you don't got to worry about the build quality. Bushing setups. You can kind of tinker around with different bushing setups. They have a nice bushing seat, really nice and snug, and again, precision. That's what you're supposed to expect with precision. It to be exact and precise and whatnot. But I like the bushing seat, and you can kind of mess around with different bushings. Riptide, your reflex bushing from ABEC, blood orange, venom. So you can kind of mess around with different bushings and different washers. Because as you can see, I have a flat washer on top and a cup washer on the bottom. I recently took this off my longboard and put this on my more hybrid style board for tech sliding. And I've just started using these for tech sliding, and so far they feel good. But I can't really give you too much information on that, because I haven't been doing it for that long. So But so far they feel good for that. Turns to the adjustable widths. Now, as you can see right here, you have the ability to adjust the widths, to different sizes. This goes all the way out to 180, while the 140s, I believe, goes all the way out to 160. So you really have options, and you can kind of really tinker around and play with the widths, the bushing seats. The bushings and the washers to really kind of dial it in and get the trucks to feel how you want them to feel. So when you put this way. Actually, it'll be the other way. When you put the washers all the way out, you get a longer width, which would go out that would be 180, and obviously over here would be 160. So again, the longer the wheel, the width you'd get, it'd be more stability, but you'd lose turning, and it wouldn't feel as responsive. Vice versa, if you were to put it all the way back, not all the way back. Whoops. If you put it all the way back, you'd lose stability, but you'd gain more response. So overall, these trucks are really, really nice. One more thing I almost forgot is the price point. Now, for some people say, oh, as soon as they hear precision, they think of a lot of money. These trucks are only like about 140, 145, and they're really I definitely think they're worth the price. And again, that's cheap when you talk about precision trucks, because again, Ronin bullets, I believe, sell for like what, $400, $300. So, I'm not comparing these to Ronin bullets, because these are TKP style trucks and those are RKP style trucks. They're two different things, but these are really good for the price point, and you're getting a lot for the amount of money you spend. So that's another bonus. They're affordable. So I like these trucks. If you're looking for a versatile style TKP truck, this is definitely a very, very good choice. And there's not a lot of precision TKP trucks on the market. I think the only other one is the ones from Surf Rods. So again, these are definitely in a category of, well, not of their own, but they're kind of in a category where there's not a lot to choose from, but these would be a good choice nonetheless. So I would highly recommend them because of the stability, how they feel, the turn, the build quality, and the price point. And again, I recommend these trucks if you're looking for a good style TKP truck, or you're just looking to get a precision style truck. This is a good option. So again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If I didn't answer any questions that you guys may have had, please feel free to ask me them in the comments. And all right, guys, take care. And all right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Isman, I'm signing out.